Hi, YouTubers. I had a couple minutes to spare and a much better Wi Fi connection than what I've had over the past year. And I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. And it's a topic that Gunnison Undercover has been beating the drum about a lot lately. And that topic is corruption, both overt and covert corruption that's ongoing in Monmouth County. We've seen time and time again these government entities like the Monmouth County Park System and the Monmouth County Library System, which are fueled by tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, of taxpayers' dollars, that are essentially unaccountable to anybody. They're governed by an independent commission, which is appointed by the Freeholder Board, and they're largely made up of political cronies and political hacks. And that's a big problem. That's a huge freaking problem. And what is bothering me more than anything is how overt and how careless Monmouth County's Freeholder Board is becoming and Monmouth County's Republican Party is becoming with the corruption that they are propagating. Right now, we have 5 freeholders, I believe. It may be it's a 7-member board, it may be. But Sean Golden is the puppet master behind the Monmouth County Freeholder Board and the Monmouth County Republican Party. To the best of my knowledge, he is the only county chairman in the state of New Jersey who also holds countywide elected office. And that's a problem because right now he's wheeling and dealing his way into the governorship. He'll probably be the nominee in 2021 for the Republican Party. I'm anticipating there's going to be a very heated primary. And as a result of that, we're seeing more and more characters appear on center stage in Monmouth County Republican politics who have for the longest time remained in the fringes. And the latest, but not greatest, character that's kind of gaining a lot of political momentum in Monmouth County is Sue Kiley. And what a gem of a woman she is. The lady who has basically marketed herself as the gladiator that battled Verizon's efforts to build cell towers and rewire parts of Hazlitt. If she was any more full of crap, she'd be a powerhouse in and of herself, folks. Okay? What she has done is she has played the game that we've seen all too often in New Jersey of political stepstoning or politically stepping stones. She went from her little local office, she paid her dues, generated revenue, raised revenue for the Monmouth County Republican Executive Committee. They said, oh, well, we have to do something for Sue. She scratched our back. We have to scratch hers. So they made her a freeholder. Money talks and bullshit walks. And that's just the nature of the beast. But to have a freshman freeholder during their first term serve as deputy director of the board, it's a little fishy. What it signifies to me, and from where I'm sitting, is that Sean Golden is grooming his replacement for the Monmouth County Republican chairmanship, and everybody is being promoted one up. We know that Lillian Burry, who, she looks, every time you look at the woman, she looks like basically a walking zombie. She's, 2,000 years old? She's announced she's not going to seek another term. So this is where the going gets good. In her stead, the Republicans have announced that they're going to run Ross Licitra. Surprise, surprise. A long-term prosecutor's detective. He retired. They gave him a bone to chew on, which was being the chief of the Monmouth County Humane Police, the SPCA, which now falls under the guise of the prosecutor's office. And he's running for freeholder. But is that really what's going on here in this equation? He genuinely wants to be a freeholder, or he's warming the seat until Golden decides that he's no longer going to be sheriff. And then Ross is going to say, okay, my turn up at bat. We need new people. We need fresh blood. We need people that aren't going to take the taxpayers' money and squander it away on bullshit and patronage. I really hope that John Van Dyke does run for freeholder in 2020, because believe me, we will run one of the most aggressive and cost-effective races. Jesse Ventura, the former governor of Minnesota, professional wrestler, had a saying, and I agree with next to nothing that the guy says, but he had a saying that will always stick out in the back of my mind. And that saying was, people govern the way that they campaign. Okay? And right now, as we're speaking, okay, me and Gunnison, a.k.a. John Van Dyke, as he's posted on here, so I don't feel I can say the name right, have the ability to communicate to everyday people, okay? We're not fancy HMO executives like Sue Kiley. We didn't inherit a shit ton of money. We didn't have, our daddies weren't powerful Superior Court judges like Tom Arnone's father. I mean, we're not phony people, folks. Okay, we have the ability to reach out to the average person who feels that they've been bent over and have taken it too far up the ass by Monmouth County politics and Monmouth County tax burdens. And everybody's talking about, where's the room to cut the fat? Everywhere, folks. Every county department is equivalent to an obese woman in her 40s, okay? You can leave every county department on the treadmill for 6 hours and it still ain't going to have a Baywatch body, all right? And the biggest issue I'm going to keep hitting home, just like it's a golf ball, I'm going to keep hitting it, keep swinging at it, is municipal consolidation. Think about how mind-boggling it is that a county like Monmouth County has 53 municipalities. You have towns like Allenhurst, which is really 3 streets, that have a multi-million-dollar police budget. In some cases, in most cases, the towns have a little K-8 school. And it's not cost-effective. It's not benefiting average Joe taxpayer. It's benefiting this perpetuality of the system. Somebody retires and a politician's kid graduates college and he needs a job and they make him a teacher or a public works person or a firefighter or a cop. And that's the way that the system has thrived in the state of New Jersey. I'd love to see a third party or independent candidate come out of the woodwork in Monmouth County and really take the system by the balls. And I think it can be done. It's not going to be the type of thing which is accomplished overnight or without conflict, because it's as controversial can get. But it's feasible. I'm gonna need help to try and achieve this, but our channel and our work that we have done, and this will probably be the last real video I make on Matt Tim. I may occasionally come in and offer my 2 cents about this or that, but let's face it. Gunnison Undercover, a.k.a. John Van Dyke, he's my partner. I enjoy the hell out of the guy. He's like a second father to me. And if I can help him win countywide office and really put the screws to all of these phony balonies that are in Monmouth County office and some of the shenanigans that have been basically pulled over the taxpayers' eyes, like the DUI checkpoint that we've shown is nothing more than an extortion scam and is just rampant with lies and falsehoods any way that you look at it. Okay, if we can just end a quarter of the bullshit, we're going to be ahead of the game. Well, folks, I'm going to go get dinner ready. Let me know what you think. Please give me your thoughts, your concerns about our idea to have an independent candidate run for Monmouth County office. And let me know what bothers you the most about Monmouth County. Is it the park system, which is $70 million of waste? Is it our library system, which is closed probably if you do the math, or on a restricted hour basis, what, 2/3 of the year? 40% of the year? I don't know. But what is it that bothers you the most? I was looking at my mom's tax bill today. There's 14 different sections to a tin and false tax bill. It's ridiculous. Well, that's it for now. Matt Tim, signing off.